Welcome to another episode of GMG News, and today I'm faced with such a dilemma. My good friend XGamer UK has managed to fix my PlayStation 4. Now, the biggest problem that I face with this is I have an original PlayStation 4, my friend has the 2.0. His version of the console doesn't have stupid touch buttons. He has actual buttons on his, so when you press it you feel it and it makes the noise. Now mine has touch buttons, which was a stupid default on their part. I'm not saying anything against Sony, it's just a minor issue, but it can cause a lot of problems, as I have been playing games before such as Destiny and whatnot, and it's ejected the disc. I've had it in rest mode before and it's ejected discs. My friend has literally just had to take my PS4 apart. When I'll show you. So my PS4 has now been taken apart, as you can see. It was this screw, did you say?
No,
this screw?
the one inside
Yep.
here.
There's one inside just by you may not be able to see it, but there's a
Large
little...
head black screw.
Yeah. He basically had to tighten it because it was too loose. Now, as you can see, touch functions working completely fine. Before this video, what was the eject rate, let's say?
Probably get 5 out of 10.
Yeah, 5 out of 10 ejects, which
Nice.
is not good, you know. I understand that you have the option to manual eject it via your controller, but at the end of the day, it's a requirement of the device. It shouldn't have a button that says eject if it doesn't do it properly. So if anyone has faced this problem, you have a couple of options that you can choose from. The first one, which I did, which is off a video that I seen on YouTube myself when this problem started to occur, was putting 2 game mats or something to level it, because basically underneath your PlayStation you have like a little dip. Now if the PlayStation is sat flat, obviously it's applying pressure to the dip, which then forces it either not to open properly or not to close properly. So because of this simple fact, my friend has had to literally get a screwdriver, take the glossy top part of the PS4 off and tighten it so that it doesn't do this again. I don't think that this is a good design for the original design, because obviously I've never heard of this problem with my friend's console. I've got many friends who have PS4s. They do not get this problem, so this is something that obviously that they improved on. I think the touch button was just put in at the time, because if you remember when the Xbox One, the first Xbox One came out, that was obviously a touch button as well. So I think they did it to compete with the design techniques, obviously, of their major competitor. I don't have any problems with Sony or PlayStation at all. It was just a minor fault that had to be sorted out. Luckily, my friend is good at all that sort of thing. Otherwise, I'd be pretty screwed right now. So yeah, I'm quite fortunate for that fact. So this is basically just a vlog. So if anyone gets this problem, like I said, you have a couple of options that you're faced with. You have a short-term fix, which is what I did, which is basically putting 2 mats either side it and leaving a gap in the middle so that there's no pressure applied to it. If this problem persists, I advise you to obviously take it back and get Sony to sort it out itself. I personally didn't touch my PlayStation while this was done, as I don't have a steady hand and I spent far too much money, you know, on this. But my friend is obviously very good at doing this sort of thing, so I was quite fortunate that he was able to fix it. Thank you for watching this video. I will leave a link to his channel underneath this video as well. Thank you very much. This is another episode of GMG News, and hopefully your PlayStation doesn't do what mine did. Have a good day.